We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
I wonder if the Yankees are going to meet our trade request. Let's see. Not even remotely close. Who the hell would make that kind of a trade? I'm not trading Andrew for Miguel Cairo. Oh, sorry. Get the hell out of here. Oh, well. What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you some more MLB Power Pros. In the last episode, we won the All-Star game because the National League does not know how to play baseball, apparently. We also landed Scott Spiezio in a trade, which means our lineup is pretty stacked right now. We have the man, the myth, the legend, Marcus Timms. We have the greatest player who ever lived in Ryan Church. And, Super Scott. I don't know. Apparently, according to South Park, Scott's a dick, so I don't know. That means we have need for one more piece to the puzzle, and I think we need a starting pitcher. So, for the first few minutes of this episode, I'm going to be looking for a starter that could help us. Keigawa comes to mind, but I think he's got issues with keeping runners on base, so I think we're going to pass on him. Let's see, Roger Clemens could be useful, but he makes way too much money. AJ Burnett could have come in handy. He makes a lot of money, but would have been nice. Roy Halladay. I mean, the Blue Jays aren't going anywhere, so hypothetically speaking, we could try to make a package for them that'd be worth it. So Tankersley, you want any of my guys? You want me? You want to trade for me? Okay, you do actually want me. You're actually interested in me. Okay. What about Joe? You want Joe? Yeah, nobody wants Joe. You want Van Hecken? No. You want the guy I just drafted? No. You want Valenzuela? He sucks. Can I add some points in? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Red Sox. Kurt Schilling, $13 million, not bad. Josh Beckett is awful. Do you have anybody else in the minors? Not really. Orioles. Yeah, this is the trade episode, in case you're wondering. Jarrett Wright. No, it's pretty terrible. Let's see, Eric Bedard. Eric Bedard interests me. First off, I'm going to offer you this great player called Tankersley. And then I'm going to offer you me. You do want me, which is interesting. You want Norton. A little less. But you are interested in me, which is nice. But Valenzuela seals the deal, so I think we should make this trade. If the Orioles are stupid enough to trade us their ace, all for the prize of getting a guy I just drafted, that would be the funniest thing in the world. And that'll probably kick off an episode, or be like an extra for an episode, because I want to see that trade get done. More importantly, we got to move on to today's game. Against the Minnesota Twins. And our boy JD is getting another start. Jamie Wright, in case you're wondering, Jamie Wright absolutely teabagged them. So yeah. That basically means the only guy I want to get rid of now would be this guy, because his ERA sucks. But if we can get Eric Bedard, that would be perfect. We would have the perfect team. Okay, let's see. Who are they starting? Cindy Ponson. Ponson. Let's give Scott Spiezio some. Let's give Scott Spiezio a couple of at-bats in this game. Let's give Scott Spiezio some at-bats. The hero of the 2002 World Series, Scott Spiezio.
Allow us to extend a hearty welcome to all our fans. Today we're bringing you the second of this two-game series between the Minnesota Twins and Las Vegas, live from the Metrodome. I'm Jack Merluzzi, and I'll be your commentator today. And now the game is going to start.
Second half begins now.
The Twins' starting lineup looks like this. Playing shortstop.
Okay. All right, Timmy.
He's set to deliver.
Time for you to continue your very solid rookie
First pitch is
season.
stroked for a hit. Foul ball. Going to center field. He throws to the cutoff man. The go-ahead runner is on with no outs. Enox has been in top form as a batter this season. It's a strike. He put that first pitch right in there. He's in there before the tag.
Nice stolen
Safe at
base.
second. That's a
I am
stolen
baffled,
base.
though. I will say this. I'm absolutely baffled
Going
that the
to the
Minnesota
opposite
Twins
field.
are as good as they are.
He steps on the first base bag. Out.
I mean, like,
Ryan Church,
how are they
who is in
doing
his
it? Like,
third
I
year
want to
in the
know.
big
Are they
leagues,
doing
he's
it because
now
they're
at bat. Here
scoring
we go,
runs?
the
Are they
first
doing it
pitch.
because
He smacks the first
they're
pitch.
like doing other things? And they got Timmy out. Ryan Church, what are you doing?
Mike Piazza
Dude,
has been in top
this
form
is
as
where
a
you're
batter this
supposed
season.
to be like
Riding a 4-game hitting streak.
the
He's now
greatest
played.
player who ever
Foul
lived.
ball.
Are you really going to make me give at-bats to the man, the myth, the legend, the
Fly to
Marcus,
shallow
the
center
Tims?
field. He got it. That's the final out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Las Vegas, 0. The Twins, 0. Las Vegas starting lineup looks like this.
All right, JD. You had a great start your last start in Cleveland. Let's see how you do in
First
Minnesota.
batter in their lineup, Luis Castillo.
Let's see. They're not hitting better than anybody, really. They're not scoring a ton of runs.
One
I
away.
just don't know.
Next up, Nick Punto.
I just don't know how they're winning.
Deliver the first pitch.
Maybe they play like really
That's a
good
strike.
defense, but even then, it confuses me.
It's a strike. He's behind.
Like,
in the
there's
count.
just no way they should be this good.
Punto strikes out. Joe Mauer has been in top form as a batter this season.
All right, so we
Here
have
go for the first pitch.
3 more games in October now, so we have the October. In
Just
July
missed the
now, so we
outside corner
have
for a ball.
Minnesota. We're going to play a home game against the Angels, and we're going
Fly
to
ball
play
to the left
on
center
deadline day
He got it. That's the
against
final out.
Seattle.
No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of the first inning, the Twins 0, Las Vegas 0.
All right. Yeah, we have 3
Las
games
Vegas
left for
are now
July.
up to bat. Here
I
we
think
go.
it's the
First
most games
pitch.
we've played in a month,
He cashes in on the first pitch.
but it all depends on when we
is going
clinch and
after it.
stuff.
Branyan hits a drive over the right fielder's head. Las
All right,
Vegas
Scott
might just get the
Spiezio.
first run of the game here.
First
Next up,
at bat,
Scott
double
Spiezio.
play.
Going to first.
Already
There's
looking
2,
good.
double play.
All right. Well, maybe
Here we go for the
it's
first
run
pitch.
prevention.
Hit the first pitch. They're throwing to first.
Maybe it's run prevention.
No runs, 1
Good
hit, no
defense,
errors.
good pitching
We enter the bottom
overall.
of the second inning. Las Vegas 0, the Twins 0. The Twins, the number
I
4,
don't know.
5, and 6 batters are up this inning. Here we go. For the first
They're not
pitch.
scoring better than anybody.
That's a strike.
I mean, they have good bullpen. I mean, look at all those pitchers they had in the All-Star game.
It's a strike. He's behind in the count.
All right, so let's see.
Goes after
Woof.
it, but comes
Whiff.
up empty.
Good
Strike
job,
3.
JD.
Kadire strikes out. Justin Morneau has been in top form as a batter this season. Here we go for the first pitch. It's a strike.
Like,
Put
who
that
would you
first
argue
pitch
is
right
like
in
their
there.
best overall player? I guess like
That's a
Torrey
strike.
Hunter, probably. At this point.
Swings and misses. He's gone.
This was before
Morneau
Joe Mauer had his
strikes
big
out.
breakout.
Next at bat,
Wow, even Torrey
Hunter.
Hunter's not
Here
having
we go
that
for
good
the
of a
first
year.
pitch. The high one goes by for a strike.
So I'm
He
like,
put that first pitch right in there.
confused.
It's a
I
strike.
do be
He's
confused.
behind in the count.
Alright. There, that changeup.
Swings and misses.
Boo
He's
to the
gone.
yaw.
Hunter strikes out.
Oof. JD is having one of
No
those
runs,
games today.
no hits,
He's
no
got the
errors.
strikeouts
At the end of the
jumping.
second inning, the Twins 0,
Alright,
Las Vegas
Let's see.
0.
Is this the game where the bottom half of the lineup
Las
succeeds?
Vegas are now
Or are we
up to
actually going to have a
riding
game where
three-game
we're
hitting streak
legitimately
is now at the
struggling?
plate. Here we go for the first pitch.
Because I'll
He
be
pulls
honest
that
with
first
you.
pitch. He steps on the first base
Being
bag.
shut out by Cindy
One away.
Ponson
Schneider
is
is
not on my
retired on an
to-do
infield
list
grounder.
this year.
Next at bat, West, riding a 3-game hitting streak, is now at the plate. He
But
got it.
apparently, the Twins just play very good defense. I respect that. I
Here
respect
we go
teams
for the first
that
pitch.
put a lot of emphasis on
First pitch goes
contact
to the
and
opposite
defense.
field, past left to shortstop.
As
hit to left
a
field.
Met fan who watched the Kansas City Royals absolutely
Enox
embarrass
has
us in
been
the
top
World
form as
Series
batter
a few
this
years
season.
ago.
He grounded
Wow, a
first
few years
last time
ago.
up.
10 years ago at this
Strike.
point.
Catcher throws to second.
It makes sense. Oh, take advantage of the error. Take advantage of the error. All right. All right, Enox. Why was Enox not invited to the All-Star game?
Ground ball
His numbers
between
were
shortstop and
pretty
third. Out. There's the third out.
Maybe they just don't like us.
One man left on base.
They don't like us
We enter the bottom
expansion
of the third
guys.
inning. Las Vegas,
Then again, I don't think the
the
Sea
Twins,
Dogs had
0.
anybody there. Even though, according to Major League Baseball's rules, you have to have one representative from every team. That's why that one random year, I think it was it had to have been 2014 because Jacob deGrom pitched in 2015. That one year in 2014 when Daniel Murphy was the only person the Mets could send. Because like David Wright was injured, Matt Harvey was out for the year, Curtis Granderson was having a bad year, and they really just, what, are you going to send Bartolo Colon? Granted, I love Big Sexy just as much as anybody, but
Jason Bartlett. Here we go.
let's be real, the guy did not. The only person you could argue was a decent person to put in the thing was Murphy.
Swing and miss again. He's behind.
It pisses me off that the Mets did not re-sign him after 2015 because the guy would literally put them on his back when they went to the World Series that year.
Swing and a miss. Strike three.
The man hit home runs off of Zach Greinke, Clayton Kershaw,
No runs, no hits, no
friggin'
errors.
Jake Arrieta, John Lester, I almost said Jason Hamill.
And we're going into the fourth
He's not
inning.
the one I was thinking
He
of.
made
Kyle
it out first time
Hendricks.
up with an infield
He
grounder.
absolutely
He's
like
set to deliver the first pitch.
teabagged everybody
He connects with
in
the
that
first
playoff
pitch, right
run
between
until
second base
Kansas
and
City.
shortstop, hit to center field.
That was to be expected. The Royals were a very good team.
Gets a base hit to center
They were
field.
the
Mike
anti
has been in
New York
top
Mets,
form as a
if you
batter
will.
this season. Riding a 4-game hitting streak is now at the plate.
Wow.
Second.
Holy
How about first?
shit. The balls
He's
are like
out. Double
bouncing
play.
in their favor. I like this. I like having challenges. Like my team, man.
Russell Branyan has been in top form.
We're not doing hot right now.
He's set to deliver
It's
the
better
first
than
pitch.
like barraging everybody
Hit the
20
first
to
pitch.
nothing.
This ball is crushed and it is carrying. That one comes off the
And
wall.
Russell
Throws to second.
Muscle just missed a home run by like 10
Batter
feet.
stops on second. Had it been a little
All right.
higher, it would have been
Come
a
on,
home run.
Spiezio.
Branyan hits back-to-back
Here's where you
base
make your
hits.
debut
Next
count.
up, Scott Spiezio.
And
Up the middle
booyah!
between
Nice.
second and shortstop. Hit
All
to
right.
center field. Runner on second goes for home base. Las Vegas broke the
Scott
corner
Spiezio,
side.
first
Has
hit
6
of
hits
the
in game today.
year for us.
Here we go
A
for the
ribby
first pitch.
single.
He smacks the first pitch.
And that's going to be a
Hunter
fly
goes
out.
back. That's the final
Win the
out.
inning.
1 run, 3 hits.
I know
no
Torrey
errors,
Hunter, he
1 man
never
left on
drops the
base.
ball.
We enter the bottom of the 4th inning.
He
Las
never
Vegas
drops
1,
the
the
ball.
Twins 0. They are leading off in this inning from the top of their batting lineup. He popped up to second his
All
first
right.
time up.
Oh, darn it, dropped my phone.
Here we go for the first pitch.
All
Strike.
right. There we go. I gave you run support,
That's a
JD.
strike. He's
This
behind in the count.
is the best you can get, man.
Goes after it, but comes up empty. Strike 3. Next up, Nick Punto. 1-0. Las Vegas lead by 1 run.
Right. Let's see. Sorry about that.
He's set to deliver
Had
the
to make
first
a had
pitch.
to make a message.
That's a strike.
Believe it or not, once again, no matter what happens, every time I start recording, that's the opportunity
first.
everybody uses to
Out.
message me.
2 away.
I could not
Punto is
record for an
retired on
entire
infield
weekend and get
grounder.
texts
Joe
from
Lowart has been in
literally.
top form as a batter this season.
The minute I start
He flied out
recording,
to center field
everyone's
his first time up. Ground ball straight to the second baseman. Out. That's the final out. No runs, no hits, no.
All right.
Las Vegas
Keep
are
the
now
Twins
back.
shut out here. I
Riding a
appreciate
3-game
that.
hitting streak is now at the plate.
All right,
Here we
Schneider.
go for the first pitch. He cashes in on the first pitch.
Schneider,
This could be a home
Schnossage.
run. That
Ooh,
one comes off the
nice, a
wall.
double.
He throws to second. He's in there before the tag.
Ooh, that
He's
was
at
too
second.
close. Yeah, it's got to be their
Next at
defense.
bat,
There's
West,
no
riding a
other.
3-game
There's
hitting
no
streak
other
is now at the
explanation
plate.
as to
Here we go
why
for the first pitch.
this club
He
is
got it.
as good as they are. You can't compete with the Yankees
Here we go for the
and
first
like
pitch.
have
There's
those
the first
bad
pitch, and
offensive
it's a hit.
numbers.
Throwing to third,
Shit.
throwing to second. The ruling is a fielder's choice. Enox has been in
All right,
top form
Enox,
as a
I
batter
need
this
you to get a
season.
single
Las Vegas could stretch their lead here.
No.
He got it. The runners go back to their bases.
All right. Ryan,
Church has a chance
buddy,
to increase their lead.
this is where you've got to prove your mettle
Here
again.
we go, the first pitch. That's a strike. Count 0-1.
Wait for just the right pitch, bucko.
Uh-oh, a hit by
And
pitch.
you're hurt.
That's gotta hurt. Church is receiving treatment right now.
Ryan, it was a changeup, buddy.
Too bad, but it looks like he
You
cannot play
hurt
any longer
Ryan
today.
Church, you piece of shit. How dare you? He was the face of my franchise, and you murdered him. All right, the man, the myth, the legend is
Las
back.
Vegas
Is now
putting
officially in the
pinch
game.
runner. Thames replaces the first
All
base
right,
runner.
Piazza. Here's
Here we
where
go
you
for
make
the
him
first
pay.
pitch. Strike.
You do it for Ryan. You do it for Ryan,
Going to the
man. You
opposite
do it for
field.
Ryan.
Ball is crushed and it is carrying. That one comes off the wall.
Nope.
A high hop.
That freaking
Piazza
wall in
batting
right
the clutch
field.
sends
Good
that hit
lord.
straight to the wall. Russell
Can
Branyan has
somebody
been in top
break
form
the
as
game
batter
open,
this
please?
season.
Thank you, Russell.
Just outside the right of the foul
Are
pole.
you kidding me? That was foul. Oh, God.
Infield
Yep,
grounder.
nope.
Throwing to first.
Yeah, this is going to be a
There's the
close
third
game.
out. 1 run, 2 hits.
Okay.
No error.
All right.
We are now facing
Come on,
number
JD.
4, 5, and 6 batters. Here we go. The
Keep
first
them
pitch.
on their toes.
Strike. Count 0-1.
Keep them on their toes.
That's a strike. He's
All
behind in
right,
the
here
count.
we go. Shut them
Pulled that
down.
one well.
You know what? No, I want the strikeout.
Foul.
I want the strikeout. I want the strikeout. Fastball up and
Swing
away.
miss,
Boom.
strike 3.
There you go.
Kadire has struck out in 2 consecutive at-bats.
9
Justin Morneau
strikeouts.
has been in top form
An
as batter this
ERA
season.
under 2.
Here we go with the first pitch.
For a rookie, that is
It's a wicked
impressive.
shot straight into the stands. Foul ball.
I have to look up who had the greatest
That's a strike.
rookie
Count
starting
0-2.
pitching season. I mean,
He pulled that one well.
my instincts
Line
go to
drive
say
into
Dwight
left field
Gooden
stands. Foul ball.
because, like, he was
Good
like
swing.
so
Foul.
much freaking better than anybody else, but still.
Infield grounder.
Oh, darn
He
it!
throws to second.
Well, they make good
Morneau
contact,
gets a
these
base hit to
twinnies.
left field. Morneau finally gets a hit in this game. Next at bat, Torrey Hunter throwing to first.
Oh, we play
He's
good
out,
defense too,
double
you
play.
bitches.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. At the end of the 5th inning,
we're holding them to
Twins
1 hit.
0,
That
Las
is good.
Vegas 2.
That is very, very
The
good.
6th inning is coming up next. Scott Spiezio has had a base hit already in this game. Here we go for the first pitch. It's going deep into center field. There's a hit. He throws to second. Batter stops on second. Spiezio hits back-to-back base hits.
All right. All right, so Spiezio's doing good.
Here we go for the first
Andrew.
pitch. He smacks the first pitch.
Up.
Hunter goes
Oh,
back.
no homer.
It's a hit.
But I'll live with that.
Ryan Schneider, who is in
Right,
his 7th year in the big
Schneider.
leagues, is now up to bat. Here we go for the first pitch.
Up.
Throwing to second.
Yep.
Send it
Get the
home.
run. Yeah.
Safe
There we
third
go.
base runner comes home.
All right, a
Las
productive
Vegas
out.
extend their lead to 3. Next
take
at bat,
that.
West, riding a 3-game
Oh, wow.
hitting streak, is now at the plate.
That was bad. All right, Timmy. Come on, Timmy.
He's set to deliver the first pitch. Going to center field.
There you
The ball
go.
is hit
Perfect.
the outfield for a base hit. It's a base hit to the outfield. Enox has been in top form as a batter this season. Here we go, the first pitch. He went the other way on the first pitch. He steps on the first base bag. Out. There's the third out. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors,
All
2
right.
men left on
3-run
base.
lead is much
We
better,
to the bottom of
especially
the
given how
6th
good I
inning.
know
Las
the Twins
Vegas
are.
3, the Twins 0. The Twins are down by 3 runs. Here we go, the first pitch. Strike. He put that first pitch right in there. That's a strike. He's behind in the count. Goes after it, but comes
Booyah.
up empty. Strike 3. White
10
struck out in 2
strikeouts.
consecutive at-bats. Now
How many
batting
more
Wood.
can we get?
Here we go for the first pitch.
Oh, well,
Enoch comes
there we
in.
go.
Our next
I
batter,
just realized I don't
Jason
have a back.
Bartlett.
My
Here we
backup
go,
center
the first
fielder is
pitch.
Ryan Church.
It's a strike.
So if anything
Count
happens to
0-1.
Enox, we're kind of screwed.
That's a strike.
All right, come on. 11 strikeouts.
Pulled inside.
Oh, no, there's still a chance. I almost said, you bitch. Just accept that you're getting struck out here.
Foul.
many pitches? Only 53 pitches? Oh, come on. We can do better. Come on, come on. There you go. 11 punch-outs.
Bartlett strikes out.
11 punch-outs.
No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of the 6th inning, the Twins 0, Las Vegas 3. And the game heads into the 7th inning. Marcus Thames, used as a pinch runner, is now at bat. Pulled inside.
And, oh my God, I almost said his first swing, the man, the myth, the legend, takes him deep. That would have been funny, though.
He pulled that one well.
We'll just have to make it the 3rd pitch.
White goes back. Foul ball.
We'll just have to make it the 3rd pitch. From the man to the man, the myth, the legend, the Marcus, the Tims!
Right over center field. There it goes, a home run. 4-0. Las Vegas.
The man, the myth, the legend, the Marcus, the Tims.
Home plate after circling the bases.
There are some players that make this game so much more fun, and Marcus Tims is one of them.
Here we go for the first pitch. The ball is crushed. Ground ball.
If Ryan Church has to miss any considerable time, you can imagine Marcus Tims is going to get every single at-bat there. Actually, now that I think about it, I could let Spiezio get some at-bats there too. I'll put Spiezio at 3rd and put Russell in right. That could also work.
The ball makes contact near the grid.
That's double play.
Throw to second.
No.
Number 26, Scott Spiezio.
You're not going for the double play? It's not like Russell's like that fast.
Drops in for a base hit. Runner on first, round second.
Okay, I'll take it.
Spiezio.
I think this is where we blow the game wide open.
They could capitalize on this.
Come on, Andrew.
He's set to deliver the first pitch.
What the frig was that?
Hit towards the pitcher.
Oh, okay. I'll take an extra run.
Extend their lead to 5.
Because the pitcher don't want to
Ryan
field.
Schneider has had 1 RBI so far in this
All right,
game.
5 runs in 7 innings, not bad. We'll have a 5-0 shutout if JD has his way.
Francisco Liriano.
The ball makes contact near the grid.
Oh, nice grab, more no.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We enter the bottom of the 7th inning. Las Vegas 5, the Twins 0.
Sorry, I had to make a text.
They are leading off in this inning from the top.
Make a text.
Here we go for the first pitch.
Make a text.
That's a
So
strike. Count 0-1.
You know, I've only been
Line drive to second. 1 away.
4 months so far.
Next up, Nick
But I'm
Punto.
feeling
He's set to deliver the first pitch.
very
He hits the first pitch. Joe Mauer has been in top form
Come
this
on,
season.
you're supposed to.
Here we go,
You
the
guys are
first
supposed to be
pitch.
striking out. You're
He
not supposed to
swung on
make contact. I mean, Joe Mauer makes sense, but like
Ground ball
Nick
straight to the pitcher.
Punto?
Missed. Hit to center
Who
field.
the frig is Nick Punto, and where does he think he
Mauer
lives?
gets a base hit to center field. Here we have a runner on with 2 outs. Next up, Michael Kadire. It's a strike.
All right, punch out
Ball
Kadire.
makes contact near
No.
the grid. West caught that one. That's the end of the
Soft
inning.
liner.
No runs.
I'll still
1
take
hit,
11
no errors.
strikeouts over 7 innings.
Las Vegas are leading off in this inning with the last batter.
I'm going to leave it to the bullpen the rest of the way. I mean, I know JD can probably pitch the rest of the way, but I don't want to overtax my rookie.
West grounds to second and is retired. Here we go for the first pitch.
There are a lot of starting pitchers
First pitch is
who gave up,
for a
put a
hit.
ton
The
of
third
innings in
baseman
at
throws it
very
across
young
the
ages,
diamond.
and then just faded.
Enox has
Tim
been in top form
Lincecum,
as this season.
Rick
He's set to deliver the
Porcello,
first pitch. Hit the first
Felix
pitch.
Hernandez.
Hunter goes back, drops in for a base hit. The batter is going for second. The batter stops
Hold on,
at
I'm
second
thinking
base. Marcus Thames.
Actually, even you could argue at this point. You could argue
He hit the
what's his
first
name,
pitch once again.
Clayton
Will this be
Kershaw
the
at
one to
this
finish
point.
off the opposition?
And the man, the myth, the Marcus, the Tims has 10 home runs.
Second home run in a row. 7-0. Las Vegas extend their lead to 7. And he
You could argue he could lead the league in home runs right now if he was my starting right
got a
fielder.
single in his last at bat.
He might be if Ryan Church misses any substantial
He hit the first
time.
pitch once again.
And
Hunter got that one. There's the third out. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Las Vegas, 7. The Twins, 0.
all right. Bottom 7. Bottom 8, sorry.
Justin Morneau.
11 strikeouts over 7 innings, JD. That is fantastic work. Let's get some innings for who's up. Left, right, right. So we'll focus on a right-handed pitcher. Let's go Joel Peralta.
There's a timeout on the field. Las Vegas are putting in a new pitcher. Peralta is the second pitcher for the team to take them out in this game.
All right. Come on, Joel. You were once one of my most dominant relievers, and then you got clocked against the Giants. Time for you to rebound.
Hit to center field. Morneau gets a base hit to center field. Morneau hits back-to-back base hits. Next up, Torrey Hunter.
Sorry. Once again, this isn't stuff text that I can like ignore. This is like text I have to
There's
answer.
2, double play, 2 away.
You can tell because I'm not telling you who I'm texting.
First pitch, and it's pulled
Very
towards the line.
private.
Foul ball.
Very private
Thrown to
match.
first. Out. There's the third
All
out.
right.
No runs, 1 hit, no error.
We're gonna shut out the
Now we
Twins
are
2
here in
games
the
in a
ninth
row.
inning.
Russell Branyan.
Here we go, the first pitch. He connects with the first pitch.
Up,
This
up,
ball is
Scotty
twisted.
boy!
It's catch.
Scotty boy!
Homers.
Oh no, I thought that was Spiezio. Oh, Russell. Okay.
Las Vegas
All right,
extends
carry on,
to
Russell.
8.
Carry on, buddy. You
And he
keep doing you,
touches home
fam.
plate after circling the bases.
I thought that was Scott Spiezio. I'm like, oh my god.
Number 26.
I mean, Scott Spiezio, if you want to hit a home run here,
Here we go
by
to the
all
first
means,
pitch.
champ.
Strike.
The water is just fine. Actually, in March, the water is not fine.
There's a pop-up landing in the stands.
The water
in foul
is
territory.
not fine in March. I always look at the people because this is right, like this is the time of year they do that.
Going to the opposite
polar
field.
plunge,
Ground ball right between
where they
first
run
and
into
second.
the
Hit to
water.
right field.
They pay money to help like the cure all
Spiezio gets a
like,
base hit to right field.
I don't remember what they give the money for, but they
Here we
jump
go,
it, they
the
run
first
into the
pitch.
water,
First
cold
pitch is
freezing
stroked for
water.
a hit.
My brother-in-law and my sister
Castillo
used to
got
do
that
it all
one.
the time. I
Ryan
would
Schneider
never be able
has
to
had
do
a
it.
double already in this
I'd
game.
rather give the money and then have
He's
someone
set
else
to
run
deliver
in
the
my
first
place.
Foul ball.
I'm not a cold. I am not a cold water person.
Throwing to second. How about
Hell,
first?
my grandmother
He's
would
out.
open her
Double play.
pool in
There's the
like
third out.
April, but like I would not swim in it until at the earliest Memorial Day,
1 run,
and that
2
had to
hits,
be
no
a
errors.
very hot Memorial Day.
The Twins are now up to bat.
All right, let's let
set to deliver
Peralta
the first
pitch
pitch.
pitch
He's
the
swung on
ninth
it.
inning as well.
Great catch.
Ooh, there you go.
Jason Bartlett has struck out
Keep
twice
that
this
ERA
season.
low.
There's a timeout on the field. The Twins
We
are
want that
putting in a new
ERA to
hitter.
stay
Pinch hitting,
super
Garrett
low.
Jones.
So
He's
our
under
team
it.
ERA
Two
doesn't
away. We are now
balloon.
down to the final
We already
out
have
for this
Jack
game.
that's ruining
Next
it.
batter, Luis
So
Castillo.
I think we're gonna let Jack get the next start for us against the Angels. Assuming we're gonna be home to play
between
the
second and
Angels for the
shortstop.
next trip. I have to check the
Next
schedule.
at bat,
Not
Nick
100%
Putzo.
sure.
And they keep it alive. There's a timeout on the field.
All right.
The Twins are putting in a new hitter. Pinch hitting, Mike Redmond.
All right.
And they keep it alive.
1 2/3 innings. Let's go to our big gun, Joel.
Your attention.
Timeout.
Our other
Las Vegas
Joel.
are putting in a
We
new
have
pitcher.
Joel and we have
Zamaya is
Joel.
the third pitcher for the team to take the mound in this game.
98 miles an hour.
Throwing to second, and that wraps it up.
All right. Shut out the Twins.
The losing
And
pitcher is
Scott
Swanson.
Spiezio's the
His
player that
eighth
I
loss
would have
this
made it
season.
JD, but who's talking, I guess? 8-2 for JD. Let's see. Let's see them stats. Only threw 62 pitches. I want to keep those pitch counts low for him. I mean, it's not like in a video game you can be like truly impacted by using a guy too much, but this is the personification of one of my dead best friends, so I want to give him as much respect as he deserves. Tigers demolish the Angels. So they may not have the wild card locked up. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we will do the home opener against the Angels, and we'll let Jack get a start against them. We'll see if they're ready, if the Angels are ready to prove themselves worthy of being our rivals. Because it's pretty safe to say we've got the division in decent hands right now. And hopefully we'll get Eric Bedard soon. That would be very funny. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we go to take on the Angels at home in a series that could pretty much determine the division. If Jack is on his A game, which is giving up 5 runs, we should be okay. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.